Pleasant day to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family, active citizens, and Nigerians. Thank you for joining me once again. Now, let me start by appreciating all those that were able to join, around the Peters in the protest or awareness creation for, that they plan to actually storm National Assembly to actually protest and start creating that awareness that they need, to get answers to the petition that he actually sent to them on the issue of electoral reforms and the hashtag FIXINEC project that is actually ongoing. It is good to see that Nigerians are catching the vision, and a good number of them were willing to join him. Yes, we know that it was not much, but it's a good start. It's a good start to see that there are people that are actually paying attention to what he's saying. It's a good start. I can tell you that eventually we know that a lot of people will actually now key into it, because we have said it times without number. There is no fixing Nigeria without fixing these institutions. Until when you start fixing the institutions that have the capacity to bring in these people, the country can never change. If you fight them today for bringing Tinubu, tomorrow they will bring somebody worse than Tinubu. Because it's a flawed institution. It's a messed up institution. Until when we fix the reform to be able to have free and fair and credible elections, to bring in people that we really desire, that they're supposed to be there. And if they fail, we have the right to actually remove them. Let the citizens retain the right to actually, hire and fire. Until we get to that point, then trust me, whatever new Nigeria, whatever change we are actually clamoring for, it will be very difficult to attain. And that is just the point. This is the major thing. This is the number one item in our scale of preference, and it's important. So I'm going to be showing you what went down today, and then I know that later on informations of how it all played out will be actually revealed, and maybe tomorrow I'll put that out there and we'll discuss it. But before I do that, let me quickly tell you that Abati has come out to lash out on Tinubu and all that because of the serious hold up that happened in Lagos today. Now Tinubu was actually in Lagos, and the reason why he's actually in Lagos, he's actually in Lagos, and there is an ECOWAX program. There are projects that he wants to commission and all that. And because of, anytime he's coming, there's so much, chaos on the road. I can tell you, hold up, you have to stay hours waiting. You can't meet up to your work. A lot of things that are happening. And then the thing really messed up Ruben Abati. And I'm going to be showing you the entrance of Tinubu's convoy, everything, and then what Ruben Abati said. And when I come back, we'll continue. Please watch.
Governor, they go the house.
And we welcome President Tinubu to Lagos as he celebrates the Lagos Treaty of 1975. But please, can they do something about blocking traffic? The president cannot come to town and we cannot move around.
He's here for a layer.
Yes, he's actually going to be here for the entire Salah period.
Let them
They're used to it.
Let them manage
Jagaban is in town.
He arrived Lagos 4 p.m. yesterday.
Yes.
They had blocked traffic since 8 p.m. on Monday.
Very sad.
Blocking traffic in the Ikoyi axis. No. Something should be done about that.
So you are the Ikoyi big boy. Billionaire journalist who were about it. Ashiri the two is an Ikoyi big boy. You see, like no body love with body love. Our president.
I passed
It's not pass through.
No, I'm a pass-through journalist. But you know, they should not inconvenience us.
Now you've seen it, right? Now I ask the question, when will Nigeria start abolishing this whole thing of if a president is coming, you don't only block the road through which is going to the route through which is going to pass. They block everywhere. Even the places where you don't go past, they'll go shut and down. Block everywhere so that nobody go, people no go fit go walk, nothing, everything will be on a standstill for him to pass. And I keep saying it. It is because of the fact that a lot of them are afraid of their they are afraid because of the waiting they don't soil their hand into. That is why you see them, they take too much. This one will protect. You see somebody with 16 convoy. I don't know where they pack all that motor they go. Because you don't get truth. Look at Ibrahim Traore. How many convoy? Yes, he's highly protected by soldiers, but you see him raising his hand, standing inside that I think it's armor tank or something, waving the people. Why the soldiers are actually protecting him? Because the people are not willing to harm him. It's some dangerous ones that want those wicked people to come and the Westerners to take over and keep stealing the Commonwealth of Burkina Faso. Those are the people that are actually targeted at, that they're actually targeting him. You block the road, you create so much, you know, chaos everywhere. And the Lagos that is highly busy. Imagine what happens if in 1 hour, 30 minutes, nobody is moving, everywhere is blocked. They hold up, no go finish that day. But this is the way it is. It's Nigeria, where we have, even, you will see somebody that don't even supposed to have convoy, carry convoy. You know, see Tinubu, person when not supposed to get convoy, go see our convoy. A long convoy. The office of the president, the office of the wife of the president, the office of the son of the president, the office of the daughter of the president. That is what is happening here in Nigeria. Each of them get office. So they even look for a way to tie the vice president and go and throw him inside one dungeon, and then they are just doing their thing. Tinubu now they follow in fact that go every function where they vice president go their house, they send and go burials and ceremonies. That is his job. Go and attend burials and go attend ceremonies. That is why I say it in Nigeria, Peter Obi can never. He can we no go agree because a vice president is a garbage. Is more or less useless. Now let me take you to the protest and what really happened in the National Assembly, where they gathered and everything. And when I come back, we'll wrap this up.
Electoral reform rally, Unity Fountain, we say 9 a.m. Men don't mount flag boy, you don't go say hello to your people. Now, so we gather there. They say make everybody show now. Where are you, Abuja people? Advocacy work to the National Assembly. Join us now. It's already past 9. Anywhere you did, they come. If Nigeria go good now, everybody hand must join them. All right, let's go, let's do this.
Because one governor sent them to come and last week, they came for birthday for. You saw them. Over 100 of nobody can say that, so we don't do that. We have dropped letter. This is acknowledged letter. Office of the Senate President. I said it, all of them now began to take because they know. The letters are here. This is the one to the Senate President. This is the one to Office of Honorable Speaker. I hope you have a copy. We are going with him. We are going. If you give away, we will come get. There's a copy of the letter we sent to the clerk yesterday. To the clerk yesterday. And that one is soft copies on the phone. Where my phone? Okay, that's my phone.
Now where is the music?
Where they sound? The play.
Where
What happen now? Nigeria we dey. We no be thief. Bandits, criminals, they there. We dey fight for good Nigeria, so nobody can harass us. This Nigeria, we not die here. We live here. We have the election we want. So that's good. They fear me of election. That you come out and tell us. It must work in our lifetime. Where my brother? In our lifetime. Nigeria must work. Where this VDM disciple? Nigeria must work. Maybe this morning we talk. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Nigeria must work. Now you represent Ratel guy for electoral reform. So every constituency, let us just clear with it. So that they can capture it now. That man said he's a sergeant at arms. So I go carry the letter directly. Electoral reform, FIXINEC now. Is there anybody who be enemy of electoral reform and free and fair election? So it's a simple thing. We don't drop letter here. Senior President Akpabio, Speaker Honorable Tajudeen Abbas, you come out and talk to Nigerians, and that is all. We are not fighting criminals. They push right now. They slaughter people for Benue, killing people in Plateau and everywhere. Those are the ones security should go after. Peaceful Nigerians must be granted access to hear their voices, and our demands is simple. Let elections be free, fair and credible. Let the votes of the people count. Anybody will emerge, let the person emerge. Everybody will support them. So we don't want any mago any. We are peaceful Nigerians. I think let us see Sergeant Adam so that from there we can
I don't pass the peacemakers. I'm making peace. I'm not making peace.
And we are peacemakers.
There are some times
we are peacemakers. All right,
Now you've seen it, right? God will bless Randy Peters and then all those that made themselves available to actually, champion this move. I'm telling you, Nigerians need to key into this. This is the main issue. Any other protest where we they do now secondary. This is the primary issue. This is the one that controls any other thing that is going to happen in this country. They say, oh, the country is going to get better. This is the place it's supposed to start. This is where everybody should pay keen attention to. Because without that electoral reform or reform in INEC or fixing INEC, in that Nigerians have the capacity to decide who will sit in the seat of power and they can hire and fire, then we are wasting time. And then another thing is the president is supposed to be stripped of the power to elect, chairman in independent institutions. Because it is said that he who pays the piper dictates the tune. So automatically, if you get somebody that don't have the technical, a man that is already littered with corruption and has so much baggage, he will always look for the corrupt one to come chair that institution. And what will he order the person to do? Make sure I win. Whether by crook or by hook. Whether I snatch it and grab it, run with it, just let me win. So you will have somebody that is working according to the ethics of what the man that actually employed him said. There can be no free and fair election. As far as the president is still having the right to elect those that are championing these institutions, that their responsibility is to make sure that they handle electoral matters and the rest. As far as is the president that is still hiring, there can be no day. Because definitely he will be the one to dictate whatever happens, whatever plays out there, he will be the one to dictate it. And that is the point. We must be able to come to a point where you strip off this, you see judiciary, you see INEC, those reform go hard there. Because all this one, when at the president, they decide who go champion all these institutions. Forget it. If these things were given to people and then these people are, selected few that cannot be actually just penetrated or manipulated, you will see that justice will take a new course. But we're in a country where the president, even before the court even decide, the president used to decide. He will even do what he has to do, then you say, take it to court. This is a country where INEC will be the one telling you take it to court, and INEC will be standing against you, that is actually saying the election was not free and fair, instead of them to be neutral. So everything is wrong about that institution, from the appointment of the chairman down to the things, the activities that go on in that institution, down to elections and the pattern at which it is being achieved. Look at now, they are coming out with new rules and regulation, new laws, new deception pattern. Beavers, we are changing the pattern small. Nowadays, we are not going to use INEC voters card. Anybody that is eligible to vote can vote. A lot of people are looking at this thing like, it's a nice idea, so nobody waste time. If you see it's a nice idea when you just look at it with the normal eyes, but behind the scene, what they are planning to do is a new form of rigging. So everybody should join this young man. Everybody should join this young man. If you have a platform, speak about this. If you have your friend that has a platform, even when you don't have a platform, if you are on social media and you're on WhatsApp, let us talk about this, because this is the most important there is. Protest, hunger day. They will come and say they are giving you palliatives. And later they will lie that 3 million Nigerians have gotten those palliatives. And what will you do? But by the time we have the right to be able to hire and fire. When somebody does wrong and does not do right by the people, does not live up to his promises, you can say, your time is up. Get out of here. Let us look for somebody that can actually do it. That is when you now start seeing a change. That is when a change will come. Anything outside this is just a waste of time. Now, let me drop this here, guys. Please drop your comment in the comment section. Really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you for watching this video. Have a blessed remaining part of your day. I'll see you next time.